So should you work for free? Let's start. So just as a background for people that haven't seen my recent videos and don't know exactly what I do, so I started as a graphic designer and I moved my way up to the lead UX UI designer, and then I decided to start my own product agency here in London. Now I have more than 10 years of experience, during which, I'm not going to lie, I've done a lot of pro bonos. Heck, there was a time back when I started when I worked full-time for a guy for like 6 months and only got paid 400 euros for the first month, and then afterwards nada. A ton of unpaid projects during unis as well, and countless logos done for pennies on 99 Design and Upwork and freelancer.com. So believe me, I have my fair share experience in working for free. Now you might be asking me, would you do something different now if you were to go back in time? And my answer is yes, 100% yes, but not on all projects. So the thing is that when you're starting out, it's normal to do some pro bono work. As you're just starting out, thus the quality of your work obviously will not be that great, meaning that you will need to charge less or even do some pro bono to incentivize your first clients to work with you. If you think about it, the first client will basically have to take a risk with you, meaning that the project will take longer, the results may not be that good, they may need to guide you more and spend more time with you. Heck, it may end up that you'll not even be able to finish the project because it's too complex and you need a lot more resources than you anticipated in the first place. And the list can go on and on and on. So in order to incentivize them to take the risk with you, you will need to do your work at a lower price or even free initially. But here's the good part. That client, if he's satisfied with your work, he will recommend you to a few of his friends, and those friends will recommend you to their friends, and so on. Meaning that if you do 2 or 3 successful projects at a lower price point, you'll be on your way to success. A good book for you to read about this subject is Contagious. I really recommend you to read this book. This will make you understand the real power of word-of-mouth marketing. I mean, take my career path as an example. Since I started working, I only got clients from word of mouth. I never had to look for clients. People would just recommend my services. When I took the Virgin Startup course, I had a marketing expert asking me how I grew my business and what marketing strategies I'm using. And they were shocked to hear that I don't have any marketing strategies. I just make sure that all my clients are happy with the service that I provide. And the example can go on and on and on and can apply to any business. For example, I bought a motorcycle recently and I had to do some maintenance work. And a very good friend of mine recommended me a very good mechanic to do the service. And I was so pleased with the service and his character that now I'm recommending him to all my friends. By the way, if you live in London and you own a motorcycle, and are looking for a good mechanic, his name is Arthur, and this is his website. I'm gonna put it right here. So thank you, Arthur, again. The motorcycle runs really well, and I appreciate the work that you've done. Going back to our subject, there is a catch with this free stuff. If you're just starting out and planning to follow my advice, make sure that the people you're doing this for are good people that value your time and effort. Run away from potential clients who state that, oh, this is the first project out of many that I have. And if you do well on this one at a lower price or for free, I will have more projects for you in the future. That is a huge red flag in my experience. So my advice is to run away as far as you can from people like this. And if you want to work for free for a business, make sure that that business is pretty big. Don't work for free or small startups in a garage with like 0 employees unless they are willing to give you some equity in exchange. But we can expand on that subject later on in a future video. So my advice for you is to do this as early as possible. Let's say that you are in uni now and you want to become a UX UI designer. Start doing some freelance projects while you are in uni, living off your parents' money. Same if you have a full-time job and you want to shift your career and become a designer. Again, spend some time during the weekends after work or during lunch break to practice your skills and make some connections. This way, you will still have food on the table, and by the time you start making some money out of this, you are ready to get the best gigs, best projects, best jobs, instead of being desperate. Personally, I've done my fair share of free jobs, and through this, I've gained a lot of experience, I've gained a portfolio, and most importantly, clients, contacts, and connections. By the way, if you're looking at this and you're an established designer or business owner, let me know in the comments below, how was your journey? I'm really curious to hear what other people's experience was when they started out. Another question I get a lot of people asking me today is if I still do projects for free. And I've actually searched about this online to see whether agency owners do it as well. And I was pleased to see that a lot of people see it as an investment in their company later on. So my answer to you is yes, I still do free projects from time to time. But now I only make this sacrifice if one, I like the project and it's something that excites me, and number two, I really like the company or the client and I see it as an investment for the future, where clients are happy with our products and come back for more, and we maintain a very good relationship. I think I've mentioned this before, that most of my work comes from word of mouth. I haven't invested anything in marketing so far. Every new project comes from my clients talking to other people, and I'm humble and extremely thankful for that. But I do believe that some marketing investing is required soon, as I want to grow the company even more. So I'm not against this at all. But the truth is that the quality of the product speaks for itself, and there is no better publicity in the world than people talking about your work to their friends, family, and so on. So yes, boys and girls, work for free in order to get some experience, form new connections, invest in the future of your career or company as a marketing strategy to get new clients in or to keep the old ones. But make sure you always analyze the situation in such a way that you are not taking advantage of. I mean, if Google was your client and they said like, look, this is our budget and we are quite tight right now and we cannot spend any more money on this, and they lowball you, then that's pretty shitty on Google. Even though I don't think this is ever going to happen, however, you analyze and you think, do I really need Google as a client? Will this bring more revenue in the future? Will they have more projects coming up? And you sort of negotiate with them. This is a very positive example, but you get it. It works the same with every company. So as a conclusion, yes, you should work for free, but only at the beginning when you are starting out, and only on a few projects, so you can make some connections and gain some experience. But once you know what you're doing and you're confident in your abilities, you should stop working for free and only do free work if you want to do it, or if you consider it a good investment for your future as a designer or as a business. Oh, and one more thing, run away as far as you can from people who say stuff like, why is it so expensive? You can do it in like 5 minutes. Or why can't you do it for free? It will only take you an hour. Those people do not value you as a person or your work. So my friendly advice is to never do something for free for them, as you will 100% not get anything back. You should kindly refuse them, or if you want to make them feel bad, ask them if they found a doctor or a lawyer that will do it just because it will only take 10 minutes of their time to make a consultation for you or to advise you on a legal matter. You never see that, so only do stuff for free if you want to, full stop. Let me know in the comments below if you take free work on board and what is your opinion on this. That's all for today, hope you like it, and as always, hit that like button and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video, so take care.